The possibility of Alicia Tournebize making her South Carolina debut against Texas has quietly become one of the more intriguing storylines of the season, not because of hype, but because of how perfectly it aligns with Dawn Staley's long-standing philosophy. Staley has never been a coach who chases headlines or rushes development. Every rotation change, every debut, and every adjustment is part of a larger blueprint designed to peak when it matters most. In that context, Texas feels less like a gamble and more like a calculated opening. Tournebize arrived in Columbia carrying curiosity rather than expectations. Her international background, polished footwork, and calm decision-making give her a different profile from the typical post players seen in the conference. That difference is exactly what makes her valuable. Since stepping into one of the most demanding programs in the country, she has been adjusting to a faster pace, increased physicality, and the daily standard required to compete for championships. Staley's patience is well known, but so is her ability to recognize when preparation meets opportunity. Texas presents the kind of opponent that allows clarity rather than chaos. Their disciplined, physical style forces players to rely on fundamentals, positioning, and awareness. For a debuting post player, that environment offers structure instead of unpredictability. It is not about pressure or spotlight moments, but about execution and learning within the flow of a high-level game. South Carolina's recent rotation management also supports the timing, as strategic minutes can help balance health, energy, and depth during the grind of the season. What makes Tournebize especially intriguing is her basketball intelligence. She reads defenses well, moves the ball willingly, and rarely forces offense. Against a team like Texas, those traits matter more than raw scoring. Staley has often introduced players in short, meaningful stretches, where smart decisions and defensive discipline leave a lasting impression. A debut does not need volume to be effective. A few strong possessions can build confidence that carries forward. There is also a message embedded in a moment like this. Trust in Staley's program is earned through work, not reputation. Stepping onto the floor against a respected opponent signals that a player is no longer just developing, but contributing. It reinforces the culture of accountability that defines South Carolina basketball. For teammates, added depth brings freedom, sharper rotations, and less wear over time. If the debut happens, it will likely be composed and purposeful, not flashy. That is how championship programs grow. This moment would not be about one game against Texas, but about strengthening a foundation that stretches toward March. In Dawn Staley's system, nothing is accidental. When a player's moment arrives, it is because the long game demands it.